Live from the Barrel Burners Lounge, welcome to Coffee and Cigars Live, where bold flavors meet bold conversations. Pour a coffee and light one up. It's time for the show.
What's up, guys? Happy. Damn, you guys are talking today. Let me go back. I got to roll back. The beautiful bean footage, as they call it. All right, Jeff was first. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Brutus. Dave, sad Dave, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Forever Donnie, you're late. No, I was here on time. I went to hit go live, and it was my intro from the live we did the other night the Coffee and Cigars, so I had to pivot. We had to pivot. But, we got this. I've been outside for a couple hours. You'll see me get up and get down. I got a outdoor stove going right here. I got a huge pastelaia for Mother's Day for the wife, and it's getting close to the end, so a lot of stirring going on. So talk amongst yourself when you see me stand up. I'm still here. I can still read the comments. I just got to stir, get a little stir going. It's starting to stick. It's almost there. It's thickening up. That's what she said. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. What's up, Dan, Rob? Damn, a lot of fresh faces in here today. Dave, you opened the floodgates, brother. When Dave said, fuck, I'm going to make a damn coffee and cigars, man. Let's do this. What's up, Brutus? Guys, we still got some Room 101 swag to give away, and I do have some tobacco knots and big paybacks Boofy sent me, so we're doing a payback edition today, and we're going to give some more stuff out. I am always stirring the pot, 100%. The wife had to go out of town yesterday. Her best friend was getting surprised engaged to, so her and all the girls went down there to be part of the surprise, and she is en route now, and I told her her Mother's Day food would be here waiting on her. How the hell's everybody been? I appreciate all you guys that came into the live Friday night. We had a hell of a show, man. It went 2 hours long. Still can't believe we went 2 hours long. We could have kept going, but we put a stop to it. The replay is up if you guys haven't watched it yet. We got the Snickers coffee going, Payback Robusto going. I know it's Mother's Day, so we're just going to go hour tops, whether the cigar is still going or not. Farce Maduro, what? Hell yeah. Let's go, Dave. I am cooking some pastelaia. It's basically jambalaya for us in Louisiana, but bow tie pasta instead of rice. So I started yesterday. I cut up all the chicken yesterday, and I sprinkled it with some Cajun seasoning, and I let it sit in the refrigerator over 24 hours, constantly turning and making sure it's covered. Just got out here this morning, threw that in the cast iron. Chopped my 2 pounds of sausage, got all my chopped onions and everything. So I basically slowly sauteed all that for over an hour and then add all the other goodness in there. And I just put the pasta in there, and I'm slow cooking it right now, letting it thick up. Lutz. Didn't you just move right before that too, Rob? DM you the recipe. I can do you one better, man. I will shoot you the main starter ingredient I use, and it tells you what all else you need. But this by far is the best recipe I found for the pastelaia. It's there's others. I bought others off Amazon, but none of them do. The wife really, really loves this one. This one calls for like chicken stock and whipping cream and a block of cream cheese, where the other one I did nothing like that. So when this one's done, it's real fluffy, it's thick, it's juicy, it's everything it's supposed to be. Oh, shit, that sucks, man. Brutus, congratulations, by the way, Brutus. You won the Cigar Clown cigar pack from the live Friday night, brother. So I will be shipping that tomorrow to you with your Room 101 hat that you won from the previous week's Coffee and Cigars Live. Guys, we have one bracelet for sure. I have 4 shirts left. I have one more hat left, and then I got several of these packs of cigars we can do. Who was asking me for the recipe? The way my screen is, man, I'm not inside. I don't have my big monitors. I'm on my little work laptop, and I can't see all the comments. I can't roll back up. John, I think that was you. Listen, you ever see the Louisiana influencer Stale Cracker that's always doing all these big cooks and cooking things? This is actually his recipe, and you buy his seasoning pack. And that's what I do. You can get it off Amazon. You can get it off Walmart. One pack of it does I have a huge cast iron pot that I cook chili and stuff in. So one package of his will fill a whole cast iron. The only thing I do different, I do 2 pounds of chicken, 2 pounds of sausage, where he's calling for 1.5 pounds of meat. That's the only thing I do different. Damn, Keith, I need to check tracking on that, brother. I mailed that thing priority mail. Keith, DM me in the morning. DM me in the morning so I can pull up tracking. Then I text you tracking as well. Something's wrong with that. You should have had that within 3 days. Oh, okay. Yeah, Stale Cracker. That's the best recipe for this I've found by far. And guys, if you don't know who Stale Cracker was, during the pandemic, he's this Louisiana guy that cooks and everything. He was a Louisiana state trooper, and he lost his job due to some off-the-hour shenanigans. But he became huge during the COVID, and it definitely worked out better for him than being a cop, for sure. Dude, that is crazy, Keith. I apologize, man. That was even priority mail. That was supposed to be with you 2 to 3 days. Yeah, he got a big settlement from the state police. But yeah, now he's got his own stuff, his own recipes, his own seasoning. He's got them in Walmarts. He's got them in Amazon. You can get them from his website. But yeah, this is by far the best. I've tried several recipes to make some pastelaia. Because you just get tired of eating rice. And pastelaia has always been one of my favorite just differences. So and you can put any pasta noodles you like, but I like bow tie. So we always go bow tie. Like I said, Snickers coffee, big payback. Congrats to your nephew. Everybody tell your wives happy Mother's Day from the Barrel Burners. That's crazy. I would have never even thought that would have went to Memphis from Louisiana. Yeah, I mean, our traditional jambalaya, it's good. The rice is good. Sometimes it can be a little dry. But yeah, to me, the pasta, like right now, I just took the lid off the cast iron. Now I'm working on thickening it up. But I normally cook this thing for anywhere to 2 to 3 hours on the cast iron on an open flame. I bought a 2-burner camping stove years ago for out here in the outdoor kitchen because I like cooking on open flame other than a grill. And man, I just turn that thing when it gets here. I turn it as low as the thing will go. And then I crank the bottle down all the way to off. Closest to off it will get without the flame dying. And then I let it just cook 1 whole hour. Thickener up's the way to go, man. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. I mean, I mailed that thing. Tomorrow will be a week ago. Yeah, that's crazy. Priority mail taking over a week. I wonder if they'll refund my money. So what's your guys' plans today for Mother's Day? What y'all doing for the wife? I bet John's cooking. That boy throws down every day. Have a day. Man, I wish I had an actual camera. I could move over here and let y'all see this greatness that's going on down here in this pot. You never got my package from my boy MC Search. I have no idea who MC Search is. Is he a rapper? Dave, how you and the wife doing, man? Good to see you slowly, and I say slowly, popping back around. Yeah, you could have drove 45 minutes. Smoking a 2014 VI. Let's go. Hell yeah. I don't know what the why. I know she wanted me to cook for her today, which we went Friday night because we knew she was going out of town. And I took her to get some crawfish because we always get her crawfish for Mother's Day. Ooh, some tri-tips. You grilling them or putting them on a pellet smoker, man? Them tri-tips go good on a pellet smoker. I mailed something priority and sent it to me. Dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, Barry. You ain't busy at all, Dave. You're doing the same thing you've been doing for years. Your wife may be keeping you busy now, telling you not to go out to the smoke shed. Jersey Mike's. Bleh. Is Pete going to make that sandwich for you, John? Y'all flying to Jersey, or is he coming to y'all to roll you a Jersey Mike sandwich? Shit, some of that new VI is still real rare, and overpriced, man. Yeah, USPS is a mess. It's Mama's Day and my niece's birthday. Oh, very nice. Happy birthday to your niece. Over the grill, on the grill over the indirect heat. All right, that's okay. That'll give it a little more slow cook being he's coming there. I don't know if I'd want Pete being the one to make my sandwich. You ever see that guy's hands? Ooh, man, I forgot how good the big payback Connie is. So you got 3 of them to do, Keith. That's still a lot, man. What you putting on those things for seasoning? What kind of rub you use? Oh, yes. We getting thick, son. We getting thick the way we like our women. This pasta's getting thick, guys. It's getting thick down there. It's getting thick. You like extra grit? Well, you're going to get it with him for sure. Yeah, I got home yesterday. I had my niece's first birthday party yesterday. So we went a little early, did that. My kid had some golf practice. We did that. And then when we got home yesterday evening, I had the new Fault Line from Wildfire Cigars. That was one of their PCA releases. And I don't know if you guys noticed my Instagram post or the Discord post. Man, I was stacking dimes. That damn thing burned all the way to the band. And the only reason the ash broke is because I had to get the damn band off. That mug smoked so good. So I smoked that. And I don't remember what else I smoked. Oh, I smoked that new AJ, one of the new AJs. And then I went inside and watched a horror movie with the kid because the wife won't watch horror, but we will. John, that was good. And Dirty Birdie, if you're still in here, the Fault Line is better than the Dead Riff. I like that. Everybody got little family plans. Well, we'll lay low today. We're not going to go nowhere. I didn't text my mom. I've talked to my grandma, which on my side of the family, we're very small. My wife's side's a little bit bigger side. They always do stuff, but her mom's out of town right now. They're at the hospital. Her stepdad had a damn stroke this week, and we almost lost him. So he is this man had a stroke in the morning, guys, fell out of the bed, walked around all day like nothing happened, fell again, act like nothing ever happened, and then drove himself somewhere before he finally figured out he had a stroke. Don't even remember driving. That's a tough old man. Yeah, I was telling you. Well, hopefully you heard me, man. The Fault Line, that was the one I posted a picture of last night where the freaking ash was so big, and you could even see the transition colors in the ash. It was good. Deer meat for dinner. Some good, man, I have not had no good fried backstrap in a while. No good backstrap in a while, man. I need to get some deer meat. I ain't hunted in the last 4 years. My brother, he's been killing all the deer. I should have got some meat from him when I was at his house yesterday. Ooh, God, I'm gonna have to show y'all this in a minute. I'm gonna have to turn the camera around. Let me see. Linda, let me see. No Thays, his YouTube page, working from work. What's up, Pete? All right, guys. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see? Hang on. Hey. So that's the cooking setup right here. That's what I use outside when I tell you I'm outside on the open. And then that right there. Look at that. Oh. That's a thing of art, guys. That's a thing of art. But when I tell you I'm outside, literally cooking on open flame, I am cooking on open flame. I have a 2-burner. I bought that thing 2 years ago in Academy, had it shipped to me. And I use that thing a lot. Don't show it, just send it. Yeah, so that's what it's looking like. It's almost done. Like literally, it's still, I'll probably slow cook it. I'll probably pull it off here when the stream's done. So I'll give it about another 40 minutes of slow cooking. I've already taken the lid off so it'll start up. But thing is, just keep it. Yeah, noodles are already in the pot. This is the last part of it. Noodles are in there. Bow tie pasta. So. And that's 2 pounds of chicken, 2 pounds of sausage, whipping cream, cream cheese, chicken stock instead of chicken broth. And this is one, like I said, this is one of the creamiest recipes. Like my wife liked the other one. She had me cook the other recipe I used to use for a big party we had. Everybody loved it. But when she tried this one, she said never cook the other one again. She freaking loves this one. Can I still get the intro, Jeff? I thought the intro was just the first cigar and it was done. Yeah, guys, just buy the little seasoning packet. Like I said, Walmart has it. They'll deliver it to you. 1 packet makes this whole ass pot right there. And you don't even have to add water to this thing. By the time I put my sliced onions in there, everything, and you do the chicken stock, there's no water in this. So everything that's used to produce that much juice has flavor itself, where the other recipe I use, you had to top everything off with water. So by far the best. Oh no, it's slow cooking, Keith. It ain't gonna be mush at all. Trust me. Yeah, you want to come dump it out for me, Barry? Yeah, when it's done, it will just be, I mean, you can literally scoop it out. It'll be just a spoon. And you know how most times when you do noodles, you're supposed to put the noodles in while it's boiling. I don't put the noodles in while it's boiling. I want to slow cook the noodles too. So I want the noodles to soak up all that seasoning. Lasagna soup. Never had lasagna soup. Okay, I'll check out small batch. Stale cracker. And I'll show you what the pack looks like. Just type in stale cracker pastelaya. So what it is it's a little brown packet. Yeah, the Amazon is the first one that popped up when I typed it in. So this is it right here. It's on Amazon, stale cracker pastelaya. I would not suggest buying it on Amazon because some reason Amazon is wanting $8 for one little packet, where they're like $1.50, $2 at Walmart per packet. And you may can find it somewhere else. But, yeah, I can't figure out. Amazon is charging $8 in package. I mean, you should be able to buy a fucking case for that price, you know. But, yeah, it won't steer you wrong, man. That's money, though. I mean, it's worth it. I mean, because you can feed a lot of people. I mean, we will eat this 2 to 3 days. So, I mean, it's enough even when we have a party that we can feed a lot of people with this. But, yeah, the seasoning's way cheaper on Walmart. And I do it in cast iron. I've never cooked it in another pot, which I do everything I cook outside in my cast iron pot. Cast iron to me is just, if you're going to cook something, cast iron's the way to cook it. You're going to get better flavor, better heat distribution. Yeah, definitely. I mean, but if you can't find it, and I think that's sold straight from his store on Amazon, which really surprising that it's that high. Let's see if the Walmart pulled up. Okay, so Walmart's a little more. You can get a 2-pack at Walmart for $7.44, where he wants $8.74 for 1 pack. So it's $3.72 a pack at my Walmart. Booyah! Shay's do good. Yeah, he is straight Cajun, man. Even if it's regional, you can do Walmart shipping, man. There's shipping options. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to give myself a food coma for lunch. My wife's going to be high. I told her it wouldn't be ready till lunchtime. I told her I wasn't going to start it till 11, so she's going to be surprised when she comes home and it's already done. And I may not even be able to go the full time of the stream before I have to pull it because it's already thickening up pretty good. So, yeah, we may have another 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, but I will stand by this. Ain't no better recipe out there than this. And it's super easy to do. I'll tell you one of my keys, though, and I mentioned it earlier. I do not cut up the chicken the morning of and just throw chicken in there. You can get it at Sam's and Walmart. There's McCormick seasoning. It's called Cajun seasoning. It's got a little heat and spice to it. Cut up the chicken the night before, Ziploc it, sprinkle that shit all in there, constantly good. Cover it good. Flip it a few times through the day when you walk by your refrigerator, and it sits in that Cajun seasoning for 24 hours before I throw it in there. And then I have chopped bell peppers and onions, chopped a whole cup of them, thrown in there on top of it. All that with the sausage together, slow brown for about an hour, and then start dumping everything else in. Yeah, everywhere's like that now. Best Buy does that. Target does that. Walmart. All those places have third-party sellers now. You always have to pay attention to what you're going to do. Yeah, I think it's that one little thing that sets it apart is soaking that meat for the 24 hours prior in that Cajun seasoning. Because, I mean, that's one more aspect of flavor you're giving it where other than that, you would only have the flavor from the seasoning pack, and that flavor goes more to the sauce and doesn't really stick to the meat. So now you're getting flavor from the sausage I put in there. You're getting flavor from the packet they give you for the sauce, and also my chicken has the flavor attached because it marinated for 24 hours. So I think that extra layer of flavor and it all being meshed together is a pretty fucking good. And I'm not a good cooker by any means, and I'm a lazy cooker. If it's got 40 steps to do it and all this fucking 2 hours of prep, I'm not cooking it. But this, I don't mind. I love cooking this, and I love cooking chili. and red beans and white beans. I can do a mean pot of red beans and white beans and sausage. Oh God, that sweet heat seasoning, John. Let me tell you what I did yesterday with that. I had bacon wrapped chicken bites, coated it with the sweet heat seasoning, threw it on the pellet grill for an hour. That's the best seasoning for those, man. My kid was like, "Oh my God, Daddy, what'd you do?" I said, "I used sweet heat this time." He goes, "Use that one from now on." I love that sweet heat seasoning. That is a good season. Yes, sir, Dep. It's easy, Keith. I mean, you can cook it a lot quicker. You can cook it on a stovetop and have this thing cooked just like anything else on a stovetop in 30 minutes, 45 minutes max. But I think that's going to take away from it, man. This kind of food deserves to be slow cooked and soak all the flavor in you can. But yeah, I could definitely cook this in the house and not take the same thing. Same thing with my chili. I mean, I'll cook chili sometimes 6-7 hours in a crock pot once I get it right. But if I'm cooking it on a cast iron, I'm going to cook my chili 4 hours. Easy. And just let it sit there and slow simmer. Slow simmer. Well, they say the best things in life you can't rush. Pastelaya, chili, beans, slow. There you go, low and slow. John beat me to it. Yeah, you won't want to do this. But I don't know, man. Once you go cast iron, you never go back. And if anybody in this chat cast iron cooks, you know what I'm talking about, man. This was like my request like 5 years ago for my wife. I said, hey, I want a big stew pot like my grandpa and my dad had, and we used to camp with, that would feed an army. The only thing she didn't hear in my requirements, I wanted the metal tote ring on the pot. So mine doesn't have that. I have to use these heat gloves when I go to move it in a minute. But she gave me the pot. I'll go in there and I'll wash it out with some water in a minute. I'll cure it again, put it up, maybe another month or so before I use it. But yeah, you can't beat it, guys. No soap, water only. I hand wash with hot water just to wipe the food out of it. And then I get my oil out of the thing and I coat it back real good. The lid, inside, outside, even if it don't get used, wipe the outside, coat it, good to go. No, you use soap, you're going to ruin it. I mean, and when you're cooking like this, I mean, there's no food to really get out. Once you spray water in it, wipe it out real good, cure it, good. I've seen people fucking destroy cast iron with Brillo pads and soap. First of all, you should never even have food stick to that cast iron if you cure it right and you take care of it. Never. And I tell you what else I do so it don't scratch. I use like one of those, let's see if I can show you without it getting food everywhere. But I use like one of the Blackstone hibachi pieces. That way it's flat on the bottom when I'm moving the food around. No problem. No food sticking. Good to go. Yeah, we're going to let that baby go 5 more minutes. We're going to take it off the heat, move it over. And the wife is going to be in heaven when she gets home. Yeah, man, it's like fucking Brillo pads. Now, I've seen my dad when I was little. He would go to flea markets and find some of the just fucking rustiest cast iron. I mean, it was so bad. I mean, they were basically giving them away. I mean, selling them for like $1 or $2. He would go home, build a huge ass fire, just fucking burn the shit out of them, do everything, oil them, recure them, and they look brand new again. And he had them forever. Yeah, now steaks is a little different. Steaks, you definitely get some because you're searing them. So, yeah, steaks will stick to the cast iron. Even if you use the what is it, the unsalted butter, that don't stick, that don't burn. And that's what I start with this pot too. I'd use the unsalted, the non-stick butter, the one that don't burn. And that's what I start my base with. I let it melt a whole stick in the bottom of the cast iron, get it all nice and oily and wet, and then the chicken goes in. Yeah, so I clean the cast iron, and then sometimes I will turn on the stove eye, let it heat up, and immediately throw the cast iron on the stove, and all that water just evaporates immediately. And then as soon as it cools off, I wipe it with my olive oil. But most of the time I can just hand dry it real quick. But yeah, olive oil is exactly what I do. Yep, olive oil for sure. Extra virgin olive oil. And that thing shines like it's brand new in the store and like it's never been used. Barry, if you hurry up, man, you might get some before the wife comes and takes it. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to jump over there and turn the bottle off and move it off the eye. Let's get you back over here see this goodness one more time. All right, guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that thickness. Look at that. Thick. And so that's basically going to be the thickness without cooking everything out of it. Let that sit there uncovered for another 10, 15 minutes. And avocado oil is good too. That won't smoke. I forgot what brand of the sticks of butter I use, but it's the unsalted. It's the ones that don't blacken and burn. What's up, Pete? I'm surprised the wife let you pop in here on Mother's Day. Bacon Up. I've never used the Bacon Up. Yeah, Jeff, I'm telling you, man. And it's so easy, guys. Just buy that little pack. And on the back of it, it tells you everything you need. Oh, you're out there slinging meat today. I got you, Pete. I got you, bro. Pete out there slinging meat, guys. Yep, man. You take a scoop. There'll be no runny water. Oh, now I'm like 26 minutes before I get to eat it. As soon as this stream ends, let's see how close my wife is. It's probably going to be perfect timing. Perfect timing. My wife is 35. Let's see how far she is from home. She might beat it. She's only 18 miles away. Talk about perfect timing. Yeah, Dave came out of hibernation today. It must be finally getting some sunshine in Canada. Pete, John said, hurry up and bring their sandwiches. They're having Jersey Mike's for Mother's Day and a birthday today. Nah, me and my wife share locations from the days of us having motorcycles and being off riding our motorcycles alone. You never know what would happen if we break down, or God forbid we have a wreck and we wouldn't know where each other were to find it. So yeah, we've been sharing locations for years because of that. Now we track our kid on Life 360. Me and the wife just share a location on Apple. But yeah, we never did until we were riding bikes and motorcycles, because like I said, we weren't always together. She would go off on her bike or I would ride mine, and sometimes I wouldn't come home the traditional way because I would want to ride longer. So yeah, we have locations. And she knows I ain't gonna be doing nothing wrong. She ain't got enough energy to have a side chick. especially all my regulars, man. You guys are devoted. You're here every damn Sunday with me. And I'm going to try to have these every Sunday until I go out of the country. So we got maybe like 3 more weeks of these in a row, and then I'll be gone for 10 days. I would never smoke the 70, Pete. Nobody wants to fucking smoke a 7x70. I'm smoking the Big Payback Robusto. I am not smoking a 7x70 of any fucking thing. Yeah, Brutus, you got to, man, because especially like you truck driving some of them roads, man, there's no help for hours. I do eat dinner at 4:30, and I am not ashamed of it. And I'm free the rest of the evening to smoke cigars. And it ain't just me. My wife likes that time. The kid likes that time. No, I'm in bed 9, 10 o'clock. Some nights it's 9 o'clock. My ass is in bed for 10 o'clock at the latest. If I'm up past 10, it's hell the next day, guys. Sucks getting old. When you get old and you got bad health on top of that, and you don't stop smoking cigars, and that don't help your health either, they basically could tell me tomorrow, you're going to die if you don't quit smoking cigars. I'd be like, well, how much longer I got at the output I'm putting in? That way I know to enjoy it. Yeah, you are old. Shit, I got to go, not this Monday, but I got to go next Monday and get 2 fucking shots in my neck. I finally had another neck scan done 2 weeks ago trying to figure out why my right arm goes numb and shit. And I got 4 bad fucking discs in my neck. And they can only do 2 shots at a time. So we're going to target 2 areas first and hope that fixes the problems I'm having. And if not, they'll do a game plan to try the next 2 next. So, yeah, it sucks getting old, guys. We're all falling apart. Once you hit 40, it's all fucking downhill. I've had a colonoscopy this year. Now I got to have these shots done. I thought last year and the year before were the worst years with all the health shit I had with the rheumatoid and all that. Oh, the left hand is my go-to move. I call it the stranger because I'm not used to it. I just sit on it a little while and let it go numb. And you do that, you've already had 2 colonoscopies. Yeah, I got to have them every 5 years now after that one. That was my first one, and they found some stuff, so I can't go the 10-year route. I got to do them every 5 years. They cut 2 polyps out and was like, these are the ones that kind of we keep an eye on, so come back 5 years. Yeah, well, I'm kind of that same way. I told my rheumatoid doctor, I'm like, listen, I'm not going to quit smoking cigars. I said, but I will do other things that will balance out the cigars and the tobacco, which I've already lost 35 pounds this year. I'm eating healthier. I'm eating more Mediterranean diet stuff, anti-inflammatory foods. So I said, I'm going to smoke, but I'll do better stuff on the other end, and hopefully it kind of balances out. Damn, you had 3. Yeah, I had 2. And he said that the 2 I had were the ones that traditionally they do see turn to cancer, but they wasn't cancerous at that time. So every fucking 5 years. But I feel good right now, man. My urologist put me on testosterone shots a couple months ago to help lose the rest of the weight because I'd lost 30 pounds and I plateaued. And I just didn't have energy. Yeah, I didn't have the prostate check. Yeah, we old, man. You're at that age. We got to do all them preventative tests now, man. It is fucking crazy, man. I'm telling you, once you hit 40, you wake up thinking you're young again, and your body says, you're about to fuck around and find out. You about to fuck around and find out. I mean, I can put my shoes on some morning and I'm just fucking hurt for a week. Shit, I slept wrong at PCA on that fucking horrible hotel bed and pillows that when I got back home the next day, my fucking neck hurt so bad I couldn't even turn my head to look for oncoming traffic when I was driving. I told my wife, I said, I just pull out and pray and say, okay, protect me, God. The kids with me, I'm like, Gid, you got to look. But shit, that stuff, it was like 2 weeks of that. I couldn't fucking turn my head left or right. Yeah, now I definitely, he passed away. He always said if I knew I would live this long, I would have took better care of my body. Because he was a party animal, man. He lived it, and he did not take care of his body. He fucking old school 80s, 90s party animal. And now I get it. I get what he said. Take better care of yourself if you know you're going to live that long. But yeah, it's inevitable, guys. We're going to get old. And if you want to have a better quality of life as we age, you better take care of yourself and do all your tests and keep on keeping on, you know? Because the one thing we can't get back is time. Cannot get time back. Yeah, shit, my mom and dad, growing up as a kid, when they got divorced, I was 10 years old. And back then, I'm like, God damn, they've lost their mind. But I look at it today, my mom and dad were 30 years old when they got divorced. I'm 45 now, and if I got divorced, I would go buck wild like them. But they were babies still, man. They had me when they were babies. So as a kid, you don't understand that. And then you put it in perspective. Shit, mom and dad were 30 when they got divorced. Now I totally get why they both went crazy when they got split up. You know, it's like, shit, they were still fucking kids. You never had a mind to lose, Pete. I couldn't. 50. That's a long time to fucking be married. My wife is gonna get tired of my shit way before 53 years. I mean, we're 15 years in, and yeah, we'll be married 14 years this June, but we'll be together 15 years. Holy shit, your son's gonna be 31? Jesus. Yeah, my wife will either kill me or get tired of my shit, I think, by 20 years. If I make 20 years with my wife without pissing her off enough to leave, I've accomplished something. Because I'm not easy to put up with, and I know it. She deserves a plaque. She deserves a trophy. That's why she's getting this trip overseas. I'm taking her somewhere she wanted to go while we were already going to be over there. It's it's crazy. I'm doing a live, so if you're in your underwear, you may not want to walk over here. Why would I say that? Because you're in your fucking underwear. Put some clothes on, kid. Your mama's almost home. Shit. Talk about bachelor padding out, man. This kid's still in his drawers. Yeah, that's crazy, Jeff. We got the same. We'll be in Vienna, Austria for a work conference. I was one of the top 150 agents in the company, and I earned a conference trip. And I surprised her for her anniversary and her birthday, because her birthday's this month as well. And we're going 4 days early, and I'm taking her to Paris. So we'll have 4 days in Paris, and then we'll go to my work conference. So we leave first weekend of June, and we'll be gone for 10 days. The conference part of it's a free trip, but the Paris stuff was not free. That's on my dime. But Austria, yeah, when we earn conference trip, it's all paid for. They do everything. They schedule our flights, get us to and from, hotel, everything's paid for. Yeah, we've went to Banff, Canada on these trips. We went to Palm Springs, California. Now we're doing this one. Next year's Aruba. If I can make that one. The wife really wants to go to beaches. I don't like beaches, but I'll try to get it for her. Y'all gonna do the couples resort like the movie couples retreat? Couples retreat? Y'all gonna go do the counseling trip? Horseback riding booked. Yeah, 58. She's still a baby. Yeah, we should have fun. I planned it, surprised her with it, and then she's already booked like all of our meals and all the places she wants to see and do. So she's excited. I'm not excited about an 8-hour flight. My big fucking ass sitting in a plane that long. Shit, that was 10 years ago. I was in Cali, Brutus. I ain't know you then. Yeah, that's what I said. She's always wanted to go to Paris, and when are we ever going to be that close again? We don't know, so might as well. I'm going to try to Manny and Petty my wife later. I'm going to tell her I got something for her for Mother's Day. Oh no, Keith, let me tell you this. So first class overseas for an 8-hour flight. So I to the closest, the step under first class, so we can get the long seats and everything. But the first class seats to go overseas were the lay down beds, and it was going to be $15,000 for the flight to go first class overseas for 8 hours because they have the beds. I'm not paying $15,000 to fly. Not happening. That's what it was going to cost me to bump up. So yeah. So I paid $4,000 instead and got the step right under it. But yeah, those international first class prices were ridiculous. Because if it was reasonable, I was going to do it. But yeah, that shit was stupid crazy. Hang on, I got to stir this shit while it's sitting. As you guys know, even though you're done cooking on cast iron, that shit keeps the heat going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 15,000 for two of us just to upgrade, not counting. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I did do a bump up, but yeah, it was ridiculous. And here's the difference. When I went to when I went to Miami for La Palooza, I flew first class, and my ticket was only $800 round trip for first class. So they yank you overseas because they know you want that bed and you want to sleep and you want to lay down and you want to have all that room. But nah, man, I'm good. I can recline the seats we got. I can still recline, stretch my feet out. We good. But yeah, it was ridiculous, man. Because I had my heart set. I'm like, man, I ain't never been on a fucking plane 8 hours. I hope I don't get the shits. I ain't going to eat the morning before. And then they're 8 hours ahead in Paris. So we basically got to leave on a Saturday to be there for a Sunday. Yep. All I need is extra leg room, man. I need to be able, I'm 6'1", so I need to stretch my legs. I need to somewhat recline. I can't sleep on a plane anyway. My wife can fucking snore all day long. She'll sleep the whole ride. I'm just going to download a bunch of movies on the iPad. But I can't sleep. I can't ever get comfortable enough on an airplane to sleep. Maybe I'll stay up the night before. That way I just fucking pass smooth out. Shit, I wish it was Spirit. They may have gave me a hell of a deal being they were shutting down. Yeah, could you imagine? Yeah. Everybody would hate you. They would probably land a plane in the ocean and drop your ass off. See, I can't sleep on a plane, man. I've tried every trip we've ever taken. I've tried to fall asleep on a plane. I even fucking can put the neck pillow on and still can't fall asleep. Problem is, I can't. I'm not old enough yet where I can fall asleep sitting up. I mean, the wife just can lay over like this and fall asleep. I can't do it. Yeah, I'm with you, Pete. I mean, maybe I'm going to get with my doctor and say, hey, bro, can you give me some Ambien for a plane ride? I might pass out and get some Ambien and maybe I can sleep the 8 hours. Give me some time release Ambien. I can go ahead and take it while we're waiting to board, and that fucker kick in when I get in there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Be fucking sitting on the toilet for 8 hours with diarrhea. Yeah, that's the biggest fear. Getting sick while on a plane and you can't do shit about it. I'd be fucking laid on the bathroom floor with half of my body out the door, puking and shitting. Yeah, I barely can stand up in them fucking things just to piss. Much like I'd be like fat guy in a little coat in there trying to shit and holding both walls, you know? Guys, you guys into golf, we got a hell of a day shaping up today for the final day, man. It is a close day. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'd be like fat guy in a little porta potty. Yeah, they put me on the no-fly list if I had fucking got sick with diarrhea on a plane. They wouldn't allow me to fly again. Wow. Yeah, I can't do it, Jeff. I ain't going to do it, bub. I don't even want to fly 8 hours. I know I'm going to have a hell of a time when we're over there. I've already Googled cigar lounges and historic places to smoke cigars. And I told the wife, I said, you can do whatever the fuck you want on these trips. I said, but I'm getting a cigar in Paris and I'm getting a cigar in Vienna. Whether we're sitting outside and you watching me, I cannot be over there and say I did not smoke a cigar in those towns. Yeah, we're going, I think we're going straight. We're going to go straight from Houston to Paris. Now, of course, Vienna, if we would have been flying straight to Vienna, that would have been 2 more hours. But because we're not going straight to conference, it shortens our flight 2 hours. But yeah, we're going Alexandria, where I'm at now, to Houston. And then straight over the pond from there, which is crazy. They can hold enough gas to go that far. I don't mind it now. You know, my wife has flown way more times to me. And she gets scared on them more. I don't get scared, but she will. They bother her, and she's got way more flying experience. My first flight, I thought I was going to be scared to death. But no, I don't mind it, man. Yeah, I've heard. Sticks are expensive, but listen, I ain't going to do like when I went to Canada and bring like 100 Cubans back. I just want something to smoke while I'm there. I may buy like 3 or 4 cigars. That way, if I do get an extra time in, I can sneak one in. Yeah, I will not buy no Cubans in a glass display box. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to look for that. I'd like to have that box. Label with a man's genitalia explode. Yeah, I know they have like crazier warning labels on their box than we do. My wife went on a cruise a couple years ago, and I think I told you the story about this, and I don't have the heart to tell her they're fake, but she went on a cruise, and one of those panhandlers outside the boat were selling the little wooden box with the glass case, glass lid on it with 5 cohibas in them that they say they're Cubans, and she brought them back, and I said, I love you, baby. I appreciate you thinking about me, and they're still in the humidor, never open them up. I didn't have the heart to tell her because her intentions was good. You know, I'm probably going to fire them up one day on board just to see what they fucking smoke like. Because, I mean, they are a cigar. They're just not what they're advertised to be. We are going to the Eiffel Tower. We actually have a dinner with the Eiffel Tower view, one of those 2-hour experiences that you have to book ahead of time where you sit there in front of the Eiffel Tower and eat, and you have it in the backdrop. And you get to be there for, she scheduled it during the time where the lights twinkle. So she's really excited about that. So we're going to do that for sure. Listen, I've had real Cubans, guys. I've had them. There's some of them that are good, some of them, but I really think the DR and Nicaragua has caught up with that, man. They've had all this year of turning the soil and getting their stuff good. And I will put a good DR and Nicaraguan cigar up next to a Cuban any day of the week. Now, 50, 60 years ago, yeah, Cuban was superior. The soil, the region, that's what they've done. But I honestly think you could save that money now, and you're going to smoke a damn good cigar that's going to be as good as not better, and the price going to be nowhere here. Now, like I've had some good H. Upmans, I had some good Romeo and Juliets, I've had some good Partagas, I've had some good Cubans. But if I'm in a store and you got the stuff we smoke sitting next to a Cuban, I'm going to get the stuff we normally smoke anyway. The only thing that makes you want a Cuban is because we're guys, and when you tell us we can't get something or buy something, you want it. It's like a woman saying you can't have this. You're going to work your ass off to try to get that. That's the whole thing with Cubans, not being able to get them. That's what I'm saying, Jeff. They are way overrated. The only thing appealing about his Cuban is because we can't fucking have them. We can't readily go out there and get one. If they lifted the embargo and Cubans were in all these lounges, of course they're going to be fucking marked up like shit. But people are going to smoke a few of them and be like, it's not worth the hype. It's not. Oh, 100% they couldn't keep up with the demand, which would also make the price skyrocket, and it's not going to be worth it. You would rather have Boofy stick in your mouth, Pete. We know. They are right. If you ain't got no cigar to smoke but that, it's all right. Not worth the price. Not worth the sticker price of admission, guys. By any means. 100%. 90% of your humidor is Boofy. I spread the love, man. I got a whole shelf of Boofy. I got a whole shelf of Espinosa. I got a whole shelf of Crown Heads. That's the three brands that have their own life, their own shelf. And then I have mixed shelves that I have your Black Star and my Big Sky, my Viaje, all those kind of share a shelf. But those three brands are my one that has their designated, they live here, you know. Nope, Pete was not talking about cigars. He wants some Boofy meat. He wants a foot-long Boofy rolled. Guys, a hell of a stream today. I appreciate you. Listen, I knew it was Mother's Day. I came in here thinking today I was going to have three of my regulars sit here and fucking chat with me. You guys kept the conversations going. I can't wait to see who the winners are going to be today. As always, man, it was great to see you, man. I love seeing you come back around and kind of find the time to get active again. We got a lot of good stuff coming down the pipeline. Now, my other humidors are a melting pot. I'm with you, John. I got you pull drawers out, and it'll be 14 different brands in the drawers. But my other humidor, I mean, it's set. It's organized, and I know, like, you tell me what you want, I know what drawer to go to. But yeah, you have over 3,000 sticks. I bet your wife don't know that. Which I'm about to do some serious reorganizing because right now, like I said, I don't have a cabinet humidor anymore. But as soon as I get back from overseas, I'll be buying another one. And right now, I got 3 of the 1,500 count New Airs, the newer New Air. That's what I'm using right now. So I'm going to take one of those to the office, get it out of here, and then I'll have 2 side in the cabinet, and I'll be good to go. We always have a addiction. It's called cigars. So if you got 3,000, Jeff's got 10,000 cigars. Jeff could open a lounge tomorrow on just his inventory. I can always throw a box boss together when y'all want one, John. The page is still there. I haven't really been announcing them, but people has been popping in when they're ready for one and just say, hey, I want one, and I can get you something mailed out. It's kind of like, it's just open for you when you guys want one. But yeah, I can always do you one of that. I got it. 5, 6 cigars won't kill me. You used to trade Cubans. Yeah, they're very common over there. Even when I went to Canada, man, I loaded up on Cubans, but I mean, Canada would let you bring 100 back from Canada into the States. And I pushed the limit. I probably brought 70 back. But I mean, that was expensive, man. Shit. Yeah, just all you got to do is comment in the room that you want one, send the money. I thought you were giving somebody one of those cutters, Pete. Wasn't you trading some cigars for a burner's cutter? Somebody, I think, wasn't it? It was Jeff or somebody you were supposed to be trading with. Y'all never did that trade? Hey, Donnie's here. 10 minutes. Oh, Okie. So y'all didn't trade? How dare you? Yeah, don't be advertising you got 3 when one of them's spoken for, fool. Fool. I thought you were going to work less. All right, guys, I told you an hour. We went an hour and 2 minutes. I got to go get this food inside and get it ready to serve when the wife walks through. That is correct. Okay, to Jesus. Guys, appreciate all you that showed up today. Enjoy the time with your family today. Spoil your wife. Make sure to call your mom if she's still here. Like I said, time we can't get back. Let them all know you love them. If you're lucky enough to still have a grandma living like I do, make sure you reach out to her today. Show the ladies in our life some love. Tell the Sisters of the Leaf in Discord, Happy Mother's Day. All that fun stuff. Yeah, John, if any of y'all buy this and y'all cook it, please let me know how you like it. Like I said, we love it here. If you need have any questions on how I do it, again, I'll be more than happy to tell you. But it's definitely going to be worth the $3 to $4 per season in pack. This makes a damn good meal. And like I said, it'll feed you for a couple days. It's a lot of food. So, all right, guys, have a good day. I'll see you in Discord, and I'll be looking for something after I visit with the wife to be the boss smoke of the day. We don't know what it'll be. We don't know. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you later.